Gut feelings are usually accurate and true. It only takes up to 4 minutes to decide whether you like someone or not. How someone speaks about others to you is how they will speak about you to others. Waking up between 2 to 3 a.m. without reason may mean someone is staring at you, 80% chance. Never use your favorite song as your alarm clock. You'll end up hating it. If someone texts you after a long time, they want to ask you something. If you hug someone for 30 seconds, you will trust that person. People see you 20% more attractive than you see yourself. If you want people to accept your suggestions, talk with them humbly. When someone appears in your dreams, it's because that person misses you. Cooking while hungry decreases hunger automatically. When a man is dealing with 2 women, he usually stays with the one with a weaker mind. Women and men feel the same emotions, but women are more honest about them. What we wear tends to affect how we behave. 80% of women choose silence to express pain. The average woman smiles 60 times a day. The average man smiles 10 times. If a girl doesn't tell you what's wrong, it's probably your fault. Pretending not to care is a habit of someone who usually cares the most. You appear more attractive to someone when you make them laugh or smile. Men fall in love faster than women. We fall in love by chance, but stay in love by choice. Closing eyes helps in remembering things. People who talk to themselves are more likely to have a high IQ. If you have a crush, your brain finds it impossible to lie to that person. Seeing goals in your dreams means you have to be alert. When a woman is truly hurt, she chooses to ignore the person who hurt her. People aware of their looks usually have average intelligence. 90% of people text things they can't say out loud. People who share a lot tend to be more loyal, upfront, and honest. Announcing your goals makes you less likely to succeed. In true love, height, age, and distance are just numbers. Speaking with the one you love for 48 hours can make you feel homesick. When a guy likes a girl, he looks into her eyes. When a girl likes a guy, she looks away. Couples who laugh together for at least 10 minutes daily have stronger relationships. If you find someone likes you, a part of you will start liking them back. Looking into your loved one's eyes can sync your heartbeats. A relationship should last over 4 months to be considered true love. Talking about someone often makes you more likely to fall in love with them. Making money from something makes you addicted to it. Red color stimulates power, strength, and heat. When meeting someone new, use their name in conversation. Women who don't easily make friends often have high IQs. More handsome and wise men tend to fall in love or stay single. If a man doesn't get upset with you, he probably doesn't care. People who lack self-confidence often find faults in others. Girls are more attracted to boys who try to start conversations. A person who truly loves you will give time and respect without reason. Boys usually make the first move, but if a girl does, no one can love you more than her. Boys become men when they realize nobody cares about them. True love can wait for more than 10 years. Acting confidently at work makes people believe you are an expert. Making the first move can make you more attractive. If someone is always angry at you, staying calm can make them feel ashamed later. To attract someone with words, start a conversation by saying, "I don't want to tell this part." If someone is always on your mind, you're likely on theirs too. People pay more attention to those who ignore them. If a girl falls in love, she can go to any extent to get the person. Girls are more stubborn than boys, mainly due to emotions. Writing down negative thoughts and throwing them away can improve mood. People believe bad things sooner than good things. A simple pat on the back or handshake makes people more likely to agree with you. Negative experiences are remembered better than positive ones. People form opinions about you in the first 7 seconds. You can only remember 3 to 4 things at a time. A woman's breath can define her self-confidence. The average time to forget a great love is 26 months and 17 days. Unexpected calls and texts can instantly improve a person's mood. People deeply in love tend to get jealous over silly things. Men with larger jaws are more attractive to women. Women are more attracted to men with strong shoulders and broad chests. It takes only 0.2 seconds to fall in love, less than a blink. Men can fall in love after just 3 days. It takes women about 13 days. Couples without children tend to be happier. Love can begin unexpectedly and can end when you need it the most. Girls love being kissed on the neck by their partner. If a girl wants, she can attract almost anyone. The smell of a woman's tears reduces men's sexual arousal. People remember the first and last items of a list best. The brain is more active at night. Sitting tall with good posture increases confidence and positivity. The bystander effect suggests individuals are less likely to help a victim when others are present. Memory is reconstructive. Each time we recall an event, we may alter it slightly. Holding hands with a loved one can alleviate physical pain and stress. Hugging someone for more than 20 seconds releases oxytocin, promoting trust and bonding. People are more likely to conform in a group setting to avoid conflict. Multitasking can reduce productivity by up to 40%. People are more creative when they are tired, as the brain is less inhibited. Listening to music can enhance cognitive performance and mood. Negativity makes everyone ill and weak. Overthinking results in depression. Spending money on adventures give happiness. Factors behind choosing companions and things are similar. People with sarcastic personality are more honest with their friends. Most people type faster when there is someone they like. When a person dies, they have 7 minutes of brain activity left. It's the mind playing back the memories in a dream sequence. 70% of people like old songs because of the memories attached to them. Playing video games makes you more creative. You appear more attractive to a person when you make them laugh or smile. People remember information which they can relate to a memory and forget the info they doesn't like. Happy people require less sleep to function in everyday life. Sadness increases the urge to sleep more. Eating bananas can make a person happy because of the presence of tryptophan, which gets converted to serotonin in the body. That mood where everything irritates you indicates that you are actually missing someone. People who blush easily are more generous and trustworthy than those who don't. Pretending that you don't have feelings of anger, sadness, and loneliness can literally destroy you mentally. The faster you eat, the more you gain weight. Some people are actually afraid of being too happy because they think that something tragic will happen. This is known as cherophobia. Faking confidence positively influence your brain chemistry and change your life. People who hide their feelings cares the most. People who walk at quicker pace are generally seen more happier and confident than those who walk slowly. Crying is how your body responds when your mouth couldn't explain the pain you feel. When you truly cares for someone, their mood can literally affect yours. You can judge a lot about a person's character by noticing what they laugh at. The way we talk to our children becomes their inner voice. Smart people mostly underestimate themselves, and ignorant people always consider themselves brilliant. Opposites attract is a myth. We are usually attracted to someone who thinks, behaves, and looks like us. Using silence is an effective way to get the results you want. The more often you have sex, the deeper relationship you feel. We neither buy the most expensive nor the cheapest things. By exercising daily, your risk of catching a cold, flu, or some serious form of infection is dramatically reduced. Physical and mental health are intimately connected, with mental health conditions often contributing to physical health problems and vice versa. Not having friends can have the same deadly effect as smoking. A broken heart could be a legitimate cause of death. A person who lost their cell phone experiences levels of fear comparable to a near-death experience. The more choices we have, the less likely we are to be content with our decision. It's called the paradox of choice. Optimistic people don't always handle their stress well. Our body can respond to things that will happen sometime in the future. IQ does not work the way that most people seem to think it does. It takes about 66 days for an average individual to make something a daily habit. We are naturally second-minded, because other people don't approve. Yawning to have someone else's yawn is a normal phenomenon, despite not feeling exhausted or asleep. An average individual's mind wanders 30% of the time. If you sob out of happiness, the first tear will come from the right eye, but if you cry out of sorrow, it will come from the left. Food prepared by someone else tastes much better than your preparation, even when you use the same recipe. Hearing a single negative thing could damage at least 5 positive memories. You seem to think more about a specific individual than about catastrophic events. The human brain naturally seeks patterns. That's why mnemonic devices, acronyms, or stories can help you remember tough topics more easily. Stress can make it harder to remember things. Even if you're not happy, just smiling can make you feel better. People in blue rooms are much more productive. Smart people tend to have fewer mates than the average person. The smarter the individual, the more selective they become. People would rather change the truth than change their views about people. People are more likely to blame someone in the case when something negative happens. People who are in a position of influence and power are very poor at determining other people's emotions. People between the ages of 18 and 33 have the highest percentage of depression in the world. The force of authority may have the same effect on a human as a traumatic brain injury. People read quicker with longer lines but prefer shorter lines. Larger groups make worse and more subjective choices than smaller groups of people. Women have half as many pain receptors on their bodies as males, but they have a much greater threshold for pain. The maximum number of close relationships and friendships you can maintain is between 50 and 150. Any relationship born between 16 and 28 years of age is more likely to be robust and long-lasting. Emotional pain is remembered better than actual pain, which has a greater influence on your behavior. If we have a plan B, our plan A is less likely to succeed. The starting and the ending are easier to recall than the middle ones. Money will buy happiness, but only to a certain extent. Retrograde amnesia is a disease where you don't recall much of the injuries. We scream out when we are really happy, and the hypothalamus in our brain can't distinguish the difference between good happiness and sorrow. People tend to remember emotionally intense moments more vividly. Your brain naturally seeks negativity more than positivity. When you feel like you're low on something like money, you're obsessive about it. Your brain is doing more imaginative work when you're sleepy. People who view crime shows and films have consistently overestimated the frequency of crime in the real world. Your reliance on social media is the product of your psychological system. Some people live their lives as if they were in a reality television show. Being happy around people makes you happier. Convincing yourself that you slept well tricks your brain into believing you did. The sort of music you listen to influences the way you view the world. Phobias may be memories which are passed down through many ancestors using our DNA. The brain experiences rejection as physical discomfort. We might persuade ourselves that a dull job is enjoyable if we aren't rewarded. Our brain doesn't think that long-term deadlines are so significant. Chocolate discharges the chemical oxytocin, which is the same chemical your body produces when you are happy. Happiness, rage, sorrow, anxiety, disgust, and surprise are the 6 feelings that are uniformly conveyed. The human attention span is shorter than a goldfish. Making your decisions by thinking in a foreign language can help you be more rational. Thinking about a loved one lessens physical pain. Love lowers stress, improves health, and extends lifespan. 95% of our decisions are made subconsciously.